Oh yeah. Testes. So we got this fucking Tinder cringe request from an anonymous Subscribestar donator at subscribestar.com/Duerstream. If you drop me a donation, I too will go over whatever the hell you want, however cringy it may be. Jesus Christ. So this gives you an idea of like how unnavigatable, is that a word? Just how difficult it is to navigate dating these days. Look at Grace here, a Renaissance woman, a mermaid, at 31. Renaissance woman, a mermaid, probably too good for you. Why? Because you hang out at some fucking hipster dive bar. ACAB, fuck the patriarchy. It's like a lot of slogans and crap that she thinks sound cool, but she doesn't really understand the meaning of. Gonna grow a garden for my mom, pray to the ocean this summer. It's like a lot of Disney, like Facebook brainwashing with these women, you know? It's kind of that boilerplate. We got 29-year-old teacher, college professor. Not interested in dating or effing with fascists, so if you don't stand for BLM, abolishing the police, equal distribution of community resources, keep it moving. Wow, dude. So if you don't stand for... It's basically... Oh, 420 friendly, because why not? Geez. This is how these women leverage their vajayge in order to destroy society. And this is how big tech Silicon Valley outlets aid them in that endeavor. That's just how it's done, dude. Like, via... the Haleys of the world. Jeez, English teacher. So she's like making the kids read like poor Blakes and poor Jays, poor Small Hats kind of stuff. Like back when I was, you know, in 7th grade. Wait, no, she's a college teacher, but probably the point still stands. Even like college kids would probably rather. When I was a kid in school, I would rather have read like pulpy fantasy novels and stuff like that, and maybe some sci-fi novels and novelizations of various movies and stuff like that. But what they made us read was like poor Blakes and poor Small Hats, you know. But this is how your teachers more than likely thought. It's interesting that Tinder, of all things, like these dating profiles, are offering like sort of a window into what a lot of our teachers probably thought. Moving on to polyamorous, and I live with my nesting partner. Oh my god. I'm currently looking for new connections to see where they grow. So new lesions, new abrasions, and new warts. I am shy at first and a huge chicken about... Wow. Shy and a chicken kind of conflicts with the whole polyamory nesting partner. Oh, Mary Lou, 35. Looking to casually date, not looking for a hookup, not looking for the love of my life, just looking for someone to have fun with and puts a smile on my face. Mostly work, slaved away in 2020 to get a promotion in 2021. So far, it's really stressing me out. So it's like workaholics, like strong, independent woman, don't need no man. Damn, this is like running the gamut of, yeah, pretty much all the types of Tinder cringe you could think of. And, like, every reason why men are checking out of relationships.
BLM,
you know,
the police.
That sort of thing. You can either have, like, a really aloof, far-left psycho bitch who hates white people, or you can have, like, a workaholic, or a combination of both. No kids. That's fucking horrendous, man. Wait, hold on. There's more? I'm all about your dogs. You suck more. My best friend and her kids live with me. Anyone interested in me will have to get along with her. Karaoke, sushi, brunch, Bloody Mary, Star Trek. It's like Netflix, consumer, bug woman, independent and confident, looking for similar, transgender, demisexual, incredibly busy with work right now, no hookups. What the fuck kind of combination is that? Oh, great. Danielle, 35. It looks like maybe you have a good-looking face, but you have your face kippa on like an obedient conformist. So we don't even know if you're of the alphabet soup variety because you have this concealment on. So that's fun. I mean, makalakalakala, hiney ho. Recently out of a long relationship, no hookups, just looking to meet new people in the area. Oh, okay, that sounds nice. But are you like a dude? That's a thing. Vanessa, 34, BLM, happy pride, all cops are bastards, no person is illegal, and water is life. That covers my firm beliefs basis. Dude, those are just, again, those are slogans written by, like, billionaire banksters and fed to women. In particular, women. Usually swipple, like, bougie white women, but, or, like, you know, women of a different tribe. But it's, no person is illegal. I mean, that's been covered ad nauseum. People who commit crimes are illegal. But anyway. My name is Adam, they, them, professional pet trainer, certified animal behavior nerd, bake, write, craft. It's like witch people. Like, gender ambiguous witch people are the new norm on these dating sites. You know? How's a you know, non-ADD, non-genderqueer, like, white, Christian, vaguely conservative, or, like, even secular, vaguely conservative guy who doesn't like terrorist groups, like, how are you supposed to fucking date these days? I'm personally at a loss, you know? Like, I feel like, and anyone watching this can maybe chime in, like, I feel like if you're any of those things, you just, these days, you know, the incel tag, it kind of sticks, it kind of stings, because it is more difficult for people like that these days to sort of function, I think, socially. There's a lot of propaganda out there. Like, this will be the new normal. Talk about masks being the new normal. Like, this sort of stuff. Checking boxes like this, dude. You know? That'll be the new normal. Amira. What is up, Amira? Oh, wait, that was out of order. Because this is the picture of the person I just was looking at. Okay, got it. Elizabeth. Emojis. It's like whatevs, you know. Becky Ann, full-time RN, twin daughters are my everything, but you're also polyamorous and partnered. That is super duper sketch, man. I gotta tell ya. There's just nothing, dude. If you're just like a regular fucking John Q citizen, whatever that even is anymore, you know? Oh, exactly, D. Gulag. Women are broken. Chad Vosel in the house. That's what I'm talking about, dude. Quarantine is totally... I hate the misusage of the word quarantine, dude. I fucking hate that. We're not under quarantine. Quarantine doesn't mean you take, like, able-bodied, asymptomatic 20 and 30-somethings and make them stay at home and make them wear face kippas at the store. Quarantine would be taking people that are actually sick, right, and making them stay home. Everybody knows that. But anyway, this quarantine has totally reduced my chances of finding a girlfriend in real, so here's my desperate, lonely ass downloading this Gorakin app. Gorakin, like Gorillion. Larissa, Notre Dame alum, great, women in college, grad student, curatorial fellow at Brown University, BLM, anti-cop, land back, no ban on stolen land. That is so fucking convoluted and stupid. It's not stolen, conquered. Women just don't fundamentally understand power. They act like they do. They try to, and it's very cute when they do. You know, they act like it was stolen. No, I mean, there was treaties and wars and skirmishes, and it was long settled, dude. Like, it's not stolen. It's not fucking stolen. Like, that's just ludicrous. Just absolutely fucking ludicrous. Okay, next. B. Pantifa Crusher. Is this like a troll account? DIY, movies, music. Oh, wow. Proud Trump supporter always. I will not accept, tolerate, or stand for the left-wing, Democrat, liberal, anything. I'm old school, funny, entrepreneurial, and politically incorrect. Looking for a sane, grounded female to smash down Pantifa and make fun of liberals. All right. 2017 based, I guess. Must have thick skin, and I don't mean fat chicks. Looking for a sexy, healthy, and preferably petite, female only. Men who dress as women don't count as women. Have an awesome day. Okay. Wait, that was two of the same thing. Bailey is just chopped as fuck. And is this a dude? Or like a chick who... Oh, she, they. Okay. Main goal in life is to have fun. I don't care what you're here for. I'm open to a lot of things. I'm not looking for anything specific. Dude, you sound like a frickin' like you sound like a frickin' extremely aloof, just sociopath, drug addict. I don't know, like hedonist, basically. Yeah. Fun, okay. I don't want to be your unicorn. Wait, I think I already... Oh, got it. I'm not looking for anything specific. I just know I don't want to be your unicorn. Not really into cis men, but also it's too much work. Not sure if I could be poly because I never tried. Why is it always like all of that shit goes together? Like being trans, gay, being poly, being a kid toucher. Why is all that seemingly like intertwined? What up, Heather? Chaos coordinator. What the fuck does that mean? I mean, that just sounds like, you know, a Soros-paid agitator. Beach coffee, feminist, liberal, BLM, gross, plus-sized, healthy at any size. Not really. Hate to break it to you. You look like a McPoyle brother. Just straight up, you look like a fucking... Oh, man. Z loves Latin pop, salad, beer, dancing, and handstands. I do not love capitalism or misogyny. Like, who cares? Capitalists love you because you're a useful idiot for their bankster fucking interests. I spend most of my time teaching elementary school. Oh my god. Oh my goodness, that is fucking horrible. I spend most of my time teaching elementary school, and I've gotten really good at rewriting something or other. Likes bikes, dislikes late capitalism, loves people, work, family, and community. Dude, late capitalism is just all of these banks and firms funding all of these idiots' hashtag campaigns and all of their stupid little slogans that they're dutifully pasting into their, like, embedded dating profiles. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck do they think they're a part of? Like, what do they think they're... What do these people think that they're enthusiastically a part of with a smile as they burn down the little guys' shops, or at least embolden Blakes to do that in Minneapolis and D.C. and Kenosha and elsewhere? Diana. Director, clinical development at pharmaceutical. Dude, you should be in the kitchen. Scientist, PhD, liberal, 2 spoiled dogs and a cat. Notice no kids. Music, punk. That's how you know, okay, that kind of stuff corrupts people, corrupts their minds. City hiking, travel, current events, probably from the Young Turks or some crap like that. Independent, perpetually curious, sarcastic, combative, like preemptively combative. That's what that means, dude. That means preemptively combative with men for like no reason. Laugh often, adventurous, thrive on change and challenge. Happy with myself, life, 5'11". I kind of like that. Work in Boston. You know. Let's see, what does this say? I don't think a relationship requires individuals to share an identity. Humans aren't property. Looking for something easy, I'll do what I want. You do the same. Does that include being, like, extremely, like, far right wing? I don't know, maybe. Probably not, though. As Lizzie will chime in and remind us. Carol Ann, no eggs. Yes. Yes, definitely true. Lizzie at 46 will remind us, F Trump. Smart, kind, witty. She forgot sarcastic. Sassy. Don't you just love that, guys, when a woman just tells you, I mean, that's one of the big fucking red flags. Like, sassy and sarcastic. You, like, again, they mean combative, right? For no reason other than just to prove a point. Right? Did lots of awesome shit when I was able to live my life. Okay. Quasi-based. This looks like an opening, like, this person could be quasi-based. Or, like, there could be an opening to red pill this person on the lockdowns. Grateful, cancer survivor. Cool. Nature lover, counts to go or theater. Liberal, feminist, cringe. 90s hip-hop, cringe. BLM, cringe. No justice, no peace, cringe. Oh, wow. That's a beak. BLM, ACAB. How trendy of you. I promise you I can fake it, but I do not like your dog. I'll only make pretend to like your dog smelling dogs, and I'm betting on this very true statement to rid me of the dog-obsessed... Whoa! Coming out swinging against dogs? What the fuck? Betting on this very true statement to rid me of the dog-obsessed riffraff. I'm still mildly interested in the big fish you caught, though. Okay, so it's like a sarcastic dig at guys who take a picture with their fishing. I'm more into theoretical conversation, racial justice, and thoughts on late-stage capitalism. Ugh. Wait, is this the person? Wait. Ames? Wait. Oh. That's just, I mean, that is like the snobbiest fucking profile ever, dude. I mean, just bar none. That is just the bougiest, most sheltered, most trust-funded vegan soy latte coffee shop fucking blurb you've ever seen. Yo, what up, Amanda? Oh my god. Frankie. How art thou? Rigorously honest, non-monogamous, of course, radicals. Probably some, like, multi-gendered, multiracial, genderqueer, polyamorous pod member. Jesus. Radical leftist, intensely lucky to love what I do for work, but wish capitalism could just not. I can definitely dance. So it's like... that, I don't know, I can read between the lines and infer so many fucking things, potentially. Like, this person probably works for some, like, 501c3 nonprofit to, like, go around telling whites and, like, men that they're horrible, you know, and that they don't give enough money to non-whites and women. Pansapio, bifluid, gender bestiality, co-op. You're right. Exactly, dude. But, you know, basically, this person is just benefiting from late-stage capitalism, as they would call it. and they see other groups not benefiting from it, and they don't. I guess I don't know. I don't know what these people's mentality is fully derived from, other than just tons and tons and tons of brainwashing and just some level of opportunism. Because I mean, if you fall in line with all this ACAB, BLM crap, you do get to be intensely lucky to love what you do for work, and you don't get deplatformed, and you don't get fired from your job. You do get to work for some nonprofit and sit on your ass telling the plebs that they're fucking terrible because they're white, you know? These are the kind of people we're working with. And again, you get a slice of this from just Tinder or like OkCupid. You really do. Hannah, what do you got to say? Pisces, other music things. Okay, don't threaten me with a good time. Open relationship, ethical non-monogamy, ACAB. It's always, I mean, it always just falls into the under those lines, doesn't it? Like, why? Looking for a warrior poet who's down for some Joe Bob Briggs marathons. Other things I dig: coffee, cats, socialists, BLM, road trips, breakfast foods, karaoke, football. You know, it's difficult. It would be difficult to actually pull this off, because I don't know where the hell this person is, and if this person would be down. Or these types of people, okay? I'd like to find a person like this and just film a quick little video and just ask them outright, what specifically, like concretely, positive things have BLM done for anyone? Like any living human organism, right? What up, Bianca Fights the Zombies? How you doing? But what the hell? What has BLM done for anybody? They've burned cities and killed people and gotten people fired and terrorized people and like lied about people and taken tons and tons and tons and tons of money from rapaciously rich and powerful people. What have they done besides that? I mean, I'd like to ask Shayna, whoever you are, wherever you are, I'd like to ask you that. Maria, lefty and lefty, wine enthusiast, world traveling, 40 plus countries and counting, cool. Looking for a companion to hit up all the national parks and the school musical festivals with potential for a long-term relationship. Alright, sounding cool. Is that a dude, though? That's the question, you know? Catherine, I posted some of my most awkward and recent photos to give a true sense of who I am. I also hope to frighten away sex perverts, Trump supporters, and white supremacists. Oh my god, you're going to attract like arsonist, trigendered, multiracial, polyamorous sex fiends who want to genitally mutilate little boys and call it transgenderism. That's, I mean, you don't want sex perverts. I mean, you're going to get that times 10. Whoa. Kate, 33. Funeral director, embalmer, and I love my job. How morbid. I just moved to Boston from California, looking for friends and maybe something more. I've never been married and have no kids. I'm the mother to a sweet, tiny, cross-eyed kitty, and she's the absolute best. Okay. I'm wanting to explore the area and get more active. I work a lot, so I've been on the lazy side when I finally get free time. Also, Batkoof from China, and not knowing anyone that lives out here is making things a lot harder. No waitheth or Trump, please. Notice how none of these people have ever said no pedos, right? No thieves, right? No arsonists. None of these people have said that. Just no people who have cast their ballot for like the very, very, very liberal Republican 2016 and 2020 candidate or president, then, well, yeah, of the United States. It's crazy, dude. Ames, I think I looked at this person. Oh, right, the anti-dog person, snob, okay. That's what this, one of these two persons things, trust fund babies. Michelle, 29, UCLA, high school science teacher. I have 2 cats and I love them and I have no shame about it. Women's soccer and Harry Potter fanatic. Gross. This BLM always has to be tied into that crap. Allie, can I call you Ally? From the looks of it, I can. Yeah. It's a lot of, like, swiping left, but maybe swiping right begrudgingly because you just know that hardly anybody of the female persuasion is not like this anymore. Right, Katie? What do you gotta say? Nothing? Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what? Are you the same person? Is this like before and after feminism? Like before and after Portlandia, or like River West? Those of you from Wisconsin, you know what I mean? What the fuck? Yeah, I mean, once you see these warning signs, you know to bolt. Always hungry, moody, clumsy, bitch, cusser, anxious, lit, gross. My weight is none of your concern, unless I'm sitting on your face. Oh, wow, charming. Recent photos 1 and 3, glow. I mean, this is how, like, guys talk, right? Or at least they used to, because if you're a guy and you talk like that now, you get fucking killed, right? Indecisive. Animal Crossing, F Donald Trump, BLM, ACAB, Mask It or Casket. I've seen people, I mean, you know, they'll say like, yeah, we can go on a few like introductory, you know, COVID responsible dates where we both wear a mask and we socially distance. And it's like, that is a ridiculous level of, I mean, for those of us that know that COVID is just overblown, overhyped, politicized, opportunistic, corporatized crap, we already know that that's like way more precautions than necessary. But in addition to that, I've been thinking of just as a broader commentary on this whole Tinder hookup culture. I've never, you know, we've looked at like 30 to 50 or whatever profiles. Not a single one of these people has said, yeah, before we hook up, I'm going to have to ask you to get an STD test, for instance. Not one of them has said that. But I've seen myself, like, you better wear a mask. Our first few dates are going to be socially distanced and masked up, yada, yada, yada. Never once have I seen someone on their dating profile say, yeah, you know what, before we hook up for the first time, or before we even start dating, I want you to have, like, I want us to both have an STD screening. I've never once seen that. But yeah, hedonism, swipe left if you have children. This is like, what the fuck, man? This is just backwards, right? If you test positive for the coof, you tested positive for communism. What do ya think, Durst? What do you mean? What are you referring to specifically, Steven? Renee says, what is this person's gender or race? I don't even know. Like, what? It's all the same shit. BLM, anti-cop, for no reason, ethically polyamorous, no such thing. Mostly interested in hooking on, gross. Pansexual, genderqueer, Nikki, BLM. Hannah, what do you gotta say? Cute weirdo looking for a dude with a beard, a dad bod, a sense of humor, and a healthy respect for women. So, can I link it in chat or in Discord? You gotta pay me, dude. On what do you call it? Subscribestar.com/DurstTheWorst. BLM 1312, etc., etc. Witchcraft. Oh my god, dude. Hate, loud chewing, capitalism, humidity. It's so standard. Don't these people know that they're walking, talking cliches? So she thinks she wants a bug man who hates himself for being a white male, but probably just likes to be a crotchety fucking fake yeah. What's up, Ashley? How you doing? Purple-haired, but not a purple people eater. Single mom, oh joy. Practicing Buddhist, double joy. Law school 2022 hopeful, gross. She wants to be like the next Hillary Clinton. Selectarian, but let's be honest, mostly vegetarian, feminist, gross. So she likes to be, look at how, like, fake she is about the vegetarianism and then feminism. It's like, she wants to be, like, 50 Shades of Grade. Let's just put it that way. Outdoor enthusiast, skiing, hiking, bunning. Really? Yeah, cool. So she's in shape. That's cool. Respect Pacamama and treat her. Honestly, I don't know what that is, so I don't know how to retreat her well. Environmentalist, blah, blah, blah. Conversationalist. You will not have me at hello alone. Trust me. BLM activist progressive, so you're brainwashed by Facebook, sponsored advertisements. If you're fond of GOP and that's not your initials, swipe left. I'm not fond of GOP, but probably not for reasons that you're thinking. I'm not fond of the GOP because they failed to create a milieu, a culture where people like you are put in their place. That's why Carrie. Gorsh. Talk disability justice to me. No. Anarcho-communist, queer, crip, witch, bitch, they, she, crazy dog person. Your identity was fed to you by, like, beingliberal.com, okay? You're stupid. You are maybe a dude. You're one of these witch people, right? Black Lives Matter, F Trump, F TERFs. TERFs are marginally less insane than regular feminists, I think. No borders, no walls. Okay, well, she's probably in a situation where she's not as apt to be mobbed by a pack of Somali immigrants, so she probably does not care if that happens to you. ACAB, instead of asking me how's it going because everything is shit, let's talk about what you're reading. Your favorite blah blah blah. Okay, I'm reading Tinder fucking Cringe. Abolitionist, this page is political. Gross. Very, very gross. It's just white guys. We need to figure out a way to pump white babies into white women. We need to figure out how to do it. I just like based white women, not the white women displayed here necessarily. But wait, whoops. I just knocked something. I gotta double check. Okay. Change your bio to Red Sox, cats, tacos, pop punk, nerdy things, Disney memes, no kids, and social anxiety. So there's that. No Trump supporters. So she's basically like a Gainesville Fest goer. If any of you are familiar with that. Stage experience, services, lead at Sephora. The world is gonna end soon anyways. Live in Providence and work in Newport, ACAB, Antifa, BLM. Dude, the world is gonna end because of these people. Are you stupid? It's fucking awesome to be shit. Yeah, you got that right. Obsessed with tacos and burritos. Dude, I'm obsessed lately with like homemade fried chicken and baked potatoes, dude. Like I fry chicken in some coconut oil and just like blast it with some Lowry's and then you're gone, dude. Forget about it. And yeah, just throw a bunch of butter, of course, and same Lowry's blast on the potatoes, on the baked potato. But these people want to stay. I mean, they want to take that away from me. They want me to fucking stay at home in my pod and just like be forced to watch really stupid crap on Netflix. I mean, or like a Netflix-fied YouTube, you know. And they don't want me to be able to eat chicken and baked potato. They want me to eat like mealworm soy burgers and cockroach shake to wash it down. That's how fucking crazy these fucking people are. Amanda 28. All right. Black trans, yeah, swipe left. Yeah, I will gladly swipe left, my friends. I'll tell you that. Jam sessions, artist friends, exploration. Pan, poly, and happily partnered. Yeah, until your phase runs out. and the high runs out from all the drugs you're doing. Married, poly, moderately sapios. What the fuck, dude? 60s through 90s, sci-fi paperbacks, art, design, futurist thought experiments, huge bookworm, introverted, funny, and weird. Dude, look at this. Hey, how you doing, Sarah B? How you doing? See, this is how you remind people of the good old days. Like, you can crack away at the lefty armor in these chicks, all right? Hey, remember the 60s through 90s when entertainment was actually halfway decent and it wasn't all fucking... I mean, it was pandery to the left somewhat, but nowhere near as much as it is now. Dude, look at that. Maybe you can wake them up via that. Just be like, hey, remember how good entertainment was? Remember how the media wasn't complete fucking trash? You know? You can send them down a rabbit hole maybe inadvertently that way, because they'll look into maybe some of the things that happened. I don't know. Nicole's lives in Grafton. Metal, punk, emo, ska, EDM. Dude, I can rock out to that. All things 420, stay weird. Dude, what if you could find people that were like this but non-leftist, didn't support like arsonists and child molesters and rioters on the left, dude? Because I mean, that's who they fucking are. But let's see, poly, all that crap it just means that they want to fuck. I mean, they're just, you know, creepy hedonists beyond what is normal, you know? And come on, what are the numbers on, like, how often does this kind of stuff work out? Poly, come on. Currently has 1 BF, super important. Do not, hey. Yeah, actually, that's good advice, guys. Don't say hey. You need, like, a stupid, cheesy, kind of funny opener. One of my favorites is, hey, pizza or tacos? Or like, hey, I got a really, really deep, important question for you. And they'll be like, oh, well, what is that? And then you go, pizza or tacos? It's stupid, but it's universal. And it probably appeals to a lot of these, I hate to say it, like these chunkier, like BLM lefty kind of people. Hey, how's it going, Drone Tech? How you doing? Also, if you've read this far, I've been with girls before, but would like to open up a relationship with or without BF. Wow, so she wants to get, she wants to get going. Yeah, I mean, that kind of stuff sounds like fun, but like, I guarantee you, again, these people end up on drugs and like suicidal and shit, so yeah, F Trump, BLM, wear a mask. Wear a mask for what, dude? It doesn't fucking stop the spread of respiratory illnesses. It just gives you fucking concealment when you're shouting this through a megahorn and like burning shit. Wait. You, Dana, 40 years old. Wait, no, someone else. These are kind of all out of order. I wonder if I'm like going over some of the same ones. Beach days, long walks, all kinds of music, dancing, hot showers, Netflix, food, days in the park, positive people who can make their own good time. Swipe left if you're a Trumper. Oh, you look like Amy Schumer, so I would swipe left anyway. I mean, dude, look, come on. That's just a Schäumer. That's a Schäumer fucking oinker right there. No. Oh, charmed. Pothead, mix, BLM, racist, swipe left, yada yada yada. What if you could convince someone like this that racism isn't even fucking real? What if you could do that? I don't even know if you could. Swipe left, homebody, yeah, aren't we all? And doesn't this COVID, new normal, race war, riot, fear-based, fucking corporate terror, doesn't that appeal to the homebodies in all of us? Doesn't it seem a little too convenient that these lefty, crazy, mentally ill, fucking mask-wearing, arsonist homebodies really want us to mask up, stay at home? Own a pet, house, sitting biz in 3 states, Yeah, I don't like it. Women should not be starting businesses. There, I said it. They should be at home with the kids. They should be in the fucking garden and in the, they should be in the kitchen cooking dinner. There, I said it. That's where women should be. D Gulag says some of these chicks are too cute for those ugly opinions, beliefs. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not entirely wrong. Let's see. I'm going to be generous and say that half of them are okay looking. But yeah, the lefty crap just makes it completely insufferable, dude. And I think, again, I've said this in earlier clips or earlier streams. I think that if you're in a major American city, most women are like this. And I think that's fucking sad, dude. And infuriating. It's more, for me, it's infuriating. That's how I like to deal with my emotions. Like, I think it's better to get mad than sad, honestly. Because anger can cloud the mind, as Master Splinter once wisely said. But I think it can also empower you. It really can. Swipe left sounds like a good motto, yeah. For a lot of these people, a little bit. New to the area, it's tough to make friends during COVID, but let's see what happens. Whatever. You're not horrible, I guess, but in my opinion, you support an extremist movement. Fatih Yalahanna, how you doing? Jackie, what's up? Nicole, Army vet, great mom, mentally healthy, practice gratitude. Please be mentally healthy as well. Fun fact, I once modeled. No Trump fans. Oh, see, everything was good until then. Oh, fuck. Howard the Duck says, it's almost impossible to find a woman here in Chicago who isn't damaged and brainwashed with this crap. Dude, throughout my 20s, I believed in this crap to an extent. Before it was really in the mainstream, like, and before all the sloganeering and hashtagging and, like, what do you call it? Yeah, before all that got popularized, I was fucking, I was kind of a lefty hanging out in the Portlandia side of town. I was getting pissed off about Republicans. Hi, Nicole. You pissed off about something. Hi, Gabby. How you doing? Not here for hookups. Don't message first. 5'10", non-smoker. I'm one of those liberal Harry Potter nerd, massive Boston sports fans, plus size girls you've been avoiding. Yeah. I hear stories about how Boston is insufferable, just like Chicago, just like Milwaukee or Twin Cities, Minneapolis, St. Paul, just like San Francisco, just like New York, like Brooklyn or Manhattan or whatever, like Queens, like all that is like insufferably just like this, Gabby and like witch Harry Potter lefty fucking I'm gonna put a hex on you if you don't support this. Oh my god. You're in Montreal, it's the same crap. Yeah, great. Show me your best leftist hippie thirst, trap, simps to the front, 6 feet tall, ACAB, acquire within. No! Yeah, you look like, I don't know, man, maybe back in the 90s you would have been, no, this looks like someone who, excuse me, wow. This looks like an East Bay punker from like the 90s, kind of like this kind of style, like maybe a grunge punker from Seattle, that sort of thing. Call center manager at a bank. My god, hex the racists. Oh my god, dude. Everybody who's watching this now has probably had a hex put on them. What do you gotta say? BLM, ACAB, cats, true crime, 90s nostalgia. Again, there you go. 90s nostalgia. There's your opening. There's your opening to subtly pepper it in, feather it in there. You know what I mean? Just, yeah, you like the 90s so much. 1960s through 1990s nostalgia rings true with you so much. What do you think, was lost sometime between 1960, maybe, 1965? sometime between then and 1990, what do you think might have been lost? You know? Tell me a cute story from when you were a kid. Again, you can tie it in with that. Deal breaker, if you don't understand why masks are vital, please don't HMU if you can't hang with mental health issues and invisible disabilities. I'm rad as heck, but sometimes things can get a little silly. I think that the left recruits for all of this stuff, dude. I really do. I think that they look for people that are out there in kind of space cases or like party people in the cities. You know, they recruit for that. People who are a little bit, you know, potentially suffering from mental illness. Like, I really think that, dude, there's a lot of these. Holy fuck. Thanks, he who shall not be named, who generously donated at subscribestar.com/dursttheworst. If you too would like me to break something down in a stream, throw me $9. I will do so. On drugs a lot, like X says, drone tech politics. Maybe they drink a lot and maybe snort Adderall, and sometimes smoke weed, drink like rail booze and like swill beer, and, you know, have bad diets because they live in areas that only have like corner stores. Not only have corner stores, but like they're burnouts. So like walking to the grocery store is like less favorable in lieu of just going to the corner store, getting a frozen pizza, right? And a 6-pack, you know. So they nurse their hangover with like some coffee and a frozen pizza, and then they start drinking the 6-pack. Then they start going to the dive bar to see some show or whatever, or hang out with some tattooed barista, right? And then the cycle, the hangover, like hedonism, drug cycle kind of continues. And again, the left recruits for these people. The left, I mean, these 501c3s get fat stacks of corporate cash to fucking hire these people to go into cities and recruit mentally ill people to go fucking burn shit. Like, that's what it is. Again, you learn so much. You come up, you figure out so much just from looking at fucking Tinder profiles. Nicole, kind of nah. Katie, librarian. Again, so much potential in these people, but they have to do all the weird alternative stuff that's like expired. Can't be disappointed if you don't have any expectations. Homeowner, mother of cats. If you're lucky, I'll send you cat pictures. Non-smoker, but 420 friendly, liberal, so Trumpers, conservatives need not apply. You know, I agree. Dude, I used to think, and I think a lot of right-wingers and and anti-leftists used to think like, well, they should just be more open-minded to us and our ideas. We should just like talk it out. No. Conservatives need to say the same thing. Like, if you're a shitlib, swipe left. Honestly, like, if you are an arson supporting, like, genital mutilation, transgender surgery with kids supporting, like, BLM riot supporting, fucking mass immigration supporting, fucking, like, whatever, abortion, like, enthusiast, fucking, if you're all about that fucking horse shit, swipe left, dude. I think right-wingers, for one, they're going to be less likely to be on these apps in the first place, and for two, for whatever reason, they're not going to own that as heavily or as openly. I don't know why. Maybe we should start, though. Maybe we should. Oxford commas, yada, yada, yada. Board games are better than mind games. Read every day. Art studio, blah, blah, blah. Fucking weirdo, dude. It's like Where's Waldo meets Freddy Krueger kind of thing. Cuddles, blunts, pancakes, kisses, affection, crafts, cats. A lot of chaos and degeneracy. You know, I can deal with just a pinch of chaos and degeneracy. I really can. I can. I'm not a total fucking fuddy-duddy here. I don't have a fucking stick up my ass. But dude, please, like, look at these people, man. These people are just, like, way too, out there, bro. Re-experiencing life after dropping over 200 pounds. Damn. Okay. Cool. That's actually pretty cool. Please have a bile roll blunts. Tell me how cute I am. Don't send anyone. Yeah. Blunts are not. I mean, they take up too much weed, I guess. And you probably shouldn't smoke weed, ideally, but I do. Anyway, Megan, how you doing? I have a job that makes me happy, great friends and a fun-loving family. Live life on the go, looking for them to enjoy. I'm a progressive gal, looking forward to 2020 when America's voters get to restore some level of sanity to this world. Does she have any idea what's in store? Someone should show this person. I mean, I wonder if this person's profile is the same. Or if they think being forced to wear a fucking face kippa to the grocery store is sane. I don't know. If they think Blake race riots are sane, I don't know. BLM, coffee drinking, podcast listening, bike riding, obsessively knitting, cat and dog owning, plant-based eating, tarot reading, meditating, blah, blah, blah. Because apparently it needs to be said, Trump voters need not swipe right. Yep. I agree. Roadies. Cam. You look kind of familiar only because, I mean, this is just an archetype. It's like, it's almost like people like this are just poured into a mold at a factory and just pumped out. And that factory is like Disney, Nickelodeon, MTV, Facebook, social media, and of course colleges and, elementary school, middle school, high school, all that. Marcella Medicare, what are your location settings at to see these psychos? Is this all the Seattle girls? This is a video request that I'm doing. Somebody generously donated $9 at subscribestar.com/Duerstream. And they gave me a fucking just archive full of these profiles. So it probably is a lot of Seattle, Portland, probably, Twin Cities, Chicago, Milwaukee, Madison, again, Brooklyn, Manhattan, Queens, a lot of that kind of stuff. Wow, Cloud Strife, how you doing? Beauty and the what? Beauty and the... Hey, I mean, this looks like theater. That's cool. I mean, that's kind of cool. I dig that. Theater, opera. If COVID race war weren't no thing and they weren't going to make me wear a stupid fucking ninja mask, despite the fact that I am not a ninja, I might go to an opera. LGBTQA plus BLM, ACAB, goes without saying. If those aren't issues you care about, then keep on moving. Same to you. Hi, we're two alternative... Oh, this is a couple. This isn't theater. I mean, it's funny, that's how I perceived it, and in a sense, that is kind of what it is, isn't it? It's all theater of sorts. It's a performance, right? And with social media, they can just perform in any way they want. Go ninja, go ninja, go. That's right, Kevin Spencer. That's right. So they're trying to get into some polyamory fucking, what do you call it? Coven or something. Like a coven or a harem or some shit. How you doing, Abigail? Lots of potential, unless you're like a dude, which you could be. Trump supporters need not apply. There it is. Looking to date and open to what develops. Love getting out into nature, the beach, live music. Courtney. Tell me your best... Oh, my best fart story is when I was in 7th grade, I just straight up ripped asshole into the, lesbian single mom, 7th grade teacher face. I just ripped fucking ass directly in her face. To this day, I have absolutely fucking no idea why I did that, other than I was just a bastard. But, I did that. That is probably my best fart story. Looking for someone to overthrow the government with... except, are you going to gasp in horror when Republicans, quote-unquote, storm the Capitol, i.e., get into a couple minor skirmishes with a couple of fucking riot cops, and leave behind like 12 water bottles and like put their feet up on the desk. Yeah, overthrow the government, except when it's non-leftists like LARPing as if they're doing it. Except for then. Delana, Alexandra, oh, wow. So you look like a fucking Mortal Kombat character in your profile picture. I will swipe left, okay? You know? Cops are bad, fascism is bad, capitalism is bad, synthetic fabrics are bad, nature is good, archer is good. Anti-racism is anti-white, dude. The Molson Coors shooter in Milwaukee at the Miller plant, I actually know somebody who works there who I've never heard mention it. I've heard him talk about, oh, you should mask up. But I've never heard about him talk about how an anti-racist activist at the Molson Coors factory shot up a bunch of people in the name of anti-racism. Anti-racism is not good, dude. It's just not. It's causing people to just be insanely, unreasonably violent and anti-intellectual and anti-white. Soy Cowboy says, I don't believe those who storm the Capitol represent the most of us. What do you think? Who gives a fuck? I mean, like, yeah, it doesn't really, I mean, the storming of the Capitol, so-called, was very minor compared to everything we've seen from the left. And it was over, at the very least, I mean, say what you want about it, at the very least, it was over something that has some legitimacy. Every single time the left riots, it's over something that's a lie. So, why not start from that axiom? Why not start from the right isn't anywhere near as violent, barbaric, disgusting, dishonest, sadistic, and wrong, and the left is always those things, 100% of the time without exception. Start there. Got it? Good. Break. Anyway. Jess, you're cute, but I mean, these are the kind of people you swipe right on just because you're like beating off and you're like horny. Honestly, to put it as bluntly as humanly possible. If lost, return to the nearest bookstore, record store, finally known as Adventure Jess. So she's like sassy and sarcastic. Witticisms, laughter, humor, dark, yep, openness. No, she values her being open, but if you're open, then you're in trouble, right? Whoa, how you doing? You look like some sort of like distorted 1990s like high C commercial advertisement from like 1994 when they first got CG animation like down pat. I don't know how to describe like what I'm trying to fucking lay out. Laid back Arab chic who loves adventures, family, and God. Okay, based. Even though I'm a secular person, it's pretty based. Good times, good food, good combos are my favorites. Trumper swipe it left. Okay. Music, coffee, and traveler life. Looking for the Jim Halpert to my Pam Beasley. Quarantine and chill. It's not quarantine. Walking a coffee, cider, and Bailey's. Cool. It's like they always have me until they put their stupid little fucking slogans and hashtag campaigns. And Monique, how you doing? You have a black 1990s sitcom name. Taking a break to continue safely socially distancing. But again, yeah, you probably, once again, like I said earlier in the stream, you've probably never asked a partner over a dating website to take an STD screening, have you? But you probably want to socially distance and wear a mask during your first 5 dates. You know what I mean? Believe in BLM and passionate about equality. Why? Can I ask again? Fucking, can I just ask them, like, point blank, again, what has BLM done positively for any human being on this planet? Name one positive thing that organization has done for anyone, and also, what is intrinsically good about equality in and of itself? You know, those are the kind of questions that would basically get you called a bunch of names, or, I don't know, a lot of these women, they say, like lefty women, really just want to be bent over the couch by, they say swipe left if you're a Trump supporter, but it's like if you could fool them into thinking that maybe you're just apolitical or a lefty, but really secretly you're not, or something. Secretly they like the vibe of like an apolitical, but like secretly right-wing guy, you know? And that's who they want to be dommed by. But they aren't for equality, they want equity. Whatever, man. That's whatever. That's just nonsense. Neither of those concepts make sense. It's all brain scrambling nonsense that basically can be loosely translated to you're white and male, give me your money. Right? Like, don't argue within the left's axioms. Don't do it. Just don't do it. Just don't argue as if things like equity and equality are good. Because they're not. They're not good in and of themselves. Meritocracy is good. Hierarchy is good. Order is good, right? Those things are good. Don't let the left set the table. Flip the left's table over. Right? Anyway. Teresa, 28, loves dogs, guidance. God damn it. You should be at home with the kids. Smart, witty, fun, sarcastic, right? Democratic socialist. Don't bother if you're mega. Gross. Guys who are confident enough to message me first are the most sexy. See, this is someone who secretly wants, like, a Chad non-leftist. It's like, don't bother if you're MAGA, but dude, this is someone who you could just keep it on the down low. Don't even lead with politics if you're on a date anyway. Just be like, oh yeah, no, I voted third party. Just say whatever. Just say whatever non-committal thing. Or, oh, I don't pay attention to politics, but sure, whatever. And then change the subject, and then just dominate this person. Just like, I don't know, just like lead the entire interaction. And she'll just, these kind of people are just gonna, I don't know, they're easy. They're stupid, and they're just... It's easy if you could just sort of silently cringe through it and kind of bite your tongue until it bleeds, basically. She wants a right-wing dom daddy. Yeah, that's right. Do you homeschool? I don't have kids or anything, but I definitely am a proponent of, like, I'm a proponent of de-emphasizing, like, the old guard schoolhouse model. I think, encouraging and emphasizing homeschools and private schools and stuff like that. That's probably preferable to letting people like this. Like, what the fuck, dude? Really like clouds and dogs and making out. Gross. Teaching your kids all about it. Vegetarian, kinky, hiking, dog mom, stoner, leftist, horror, tattoos. Gross. It's like 2005 MySpace profile, copied and pasted into a Tinder profile. Yeah, okay. FaceTime dates aren't uncommon with my job. See, again, they think that doing a FaceTime date during COVID is important, but they've never asked someone that they've hooked up with on the first Tinder date for a full STD screening. I guarantee it's the complete ass backwards. Soy Cowboy's asking why asterisk. I don't know, why to what? What do you mean? Non-binary and likes to be in control. Okay. So this person has probably got a 40% chance of forever sleep. Feed me crab legs. Oh my god. Gross. Gross. Grote. Would be cute if it weren't for all that. Have I gone through all of these? Holy crap, it feels like I should have by now. This is like the biggest fucking archive ever. But I've been devoting a fuckload of time to this anyway. I'd like to move on to this. From D&Do. He wanted me to go over this fucking program that's being done in New York City. They're offering taxpayer-funded adult-level writing courses for immigrants and illegal aliens. Excuse me. No human being is illegal. Okay? They're dreamers. Offering it to illegal... This person has to say, offering it to illegal immigrants is not so bad, but not great, because it helps integration into the culture. What? No, it doesn't. Illegals is not, because they shouldn't be there in the first place and shouldn't receive any benefits. That is ridiculous. Offering it to legal immigrants is absurd, because this is what they're doing with it, right? Dreaming Out Loud, applications open for 2021 virtual workshops. PEN America's tuition-free writing program for young, undocumented, and immigrant writers in NYC. So benefits include mentorship and instruction published in immigrant writers, straight up giving them $200 a piece. Automatic publication and performance opportunities, access to a writing community, eligibility requirements. They're not going to straight up say you can't be white, but aspiring immigrant writers. So you got to be, you know, you got to be of the non-white persuasion. But I mean, in an age when middle American working class, blue-collar whites are offing themselves, getting addicted to opiates, funding all of this, why are we prioritizing $200 and publishing like immigrant writers? I mean, we know. Let's look into the. Oh, maybe I should save that. Hold on. It's ghastly. But once we get into the people organizing this stuff, we'll see why it's not good for any immigrants at all, legal or illegal. Because this is what they do with legal immigrants and illegal immigrants. It doesn't fucking matter. Either way, they're rabble-rousing them with lefty propaganda. And, I mean, effectively getting them to riot. And just attack random white people. Get them fired, yada, yada, yada. Be cancel armies. They're looking to make published writers out of this program. Big business and their SJW allies want to find the next great romanticized immigrant story that'll make mass migration seem like a benevolent cause to support. Based? Yo, what is the number for the base department? Okay? I got to report. I got to make a claim. Okay? Look at this icon. I wonder where their allegiances lie. Getting personal stories / live perspective is a valid niche and is one of the fastest growing genres. Nobody cares, though. Again, billionaires who fund these programs or advocate for these programs to get subsidies, they care, right? People in New York care who have trust funds. They care. People who are insulated from the riots care, right? Pragmatically, if the tax break includes a return on royalties for anything published, then this is very likely to actually make a tax profit. So no matter what, it is profit good. Dude, this person sounds like a fucking libertarian or something. This is why you don't want libertarians in the movement, dude. Yeah, dude, as long as monetary profit happens, yeah, just let your culture be completely subverted, dude. As long as a capitalist can make some fucking money, dude. Like, what? Gotta ask, why is it specifically when you comment in this sub, you copy and paste that string of emojis? That is a valid question. I'm not seeing a string of emojis, so IDK what you mean, unless you mean that 5 OK signs. Oh my god. Imagine if this was actually some kind of 4D chess move by the government designed to gather contact info and addresses of illegal immigrants to speed up deportations. I mean, it obviously isn't that, but imagine. Yeah. Ice taking note of everyone who attends this and deports all those who aren't legal immigrants. That would be amazing. Based and ice pilled? I don't have anything against offering people with no outlet some form of education, especially... No. Bothers me. This is the next year's book award ceremony. It's going to be nothing except for POC/women writing about how the academic or cultural world doesn't accept them when the existence of their presence at the certain... Yeah, no, I mean, again, that's the entire point of programs like this. It's to just subvert and undermine, and it's to seize political power and to create a one-party ruled state. That's what it is. And that's what the banks are funding, that's what the corporations are funding, and that's what BLM and Antifa are the foot soldiers, street army of. This person says, I remember going to school with Bosnian refugees in the 90s. They weren't just given the chance to learn the language, but were given monetary incentive because many of them didn't even want to. The only English I ever got out of any of them was fuck you. What is the point of this personal anecdote on the internet? I'm highlighting that motivation is important. We know that the left is doing this. I mean, I imagine success or failure will largely depend on the ideologies of the participants as well. No, of course, they're all going to be leftists. They're giving them $200 and publishing, you know, of course, the content of what they're going to be publishing is like, riots are cool, women are awesome, men suck, white people suck, the traditional family sucks. You know, stuff like that. Give your money to Blake's or they're going to riot and burn stuff. I mean, we all know. And this is being subsidized by the tax base, you know? Oh, we already read through that. Let's look at the overview, shall we? Dreaming Out Loud, Spring 2021 application. Overview. The Dreaming Out Loud program at PEN America is a paid, tuition-free creative writing workshop series for young immigrant writers, primarily those who are undocumented, DACA recipients, and or dreamers who came to the United States when they were children, by providing community and professional support to the next generation of immigrant writers. The program seeks to counter anti-immigrant sentiment in the U.S. and to amplify the voices of many living... I have to read this in the Beavis and Butthead hippie, like, the Beavis and Butthead hippie character voice, of many living in this country who are marginalized because of their immigration status. So basically you want a street army of just murderous, riotous arsonists to fight off the people who are calling out the fact that you are a cabal of satanic kid touchers. Got it. Good. People should go through the legal process of becoming citizens when they get here. I think that we should completely shut off all immigration for at least the next 40 years. Of course, that's not going to happen. That's viewed as extreme. You can't even barely get like 1% of the electorate. I mean, you could probably get the electorate to support that if you worded it like extremely surgically, but you're not going to get a party with enough traction behind it to push that line. You're really not. Because, I mean, the corporate interests are behind mass legal and illegal immigration. I mean, H-1B, H-2B visas and all that stuff. What's the visa that Charlie Kirk is super stoked about, where you have to come here with $1 million and start a business, hire 10 people. Basically, like, you know, Pajits come here and they open up a crappy, like, corner store where they sell chips to people and they only hire their family, you know. Meanwhile, like, white kids are left to do what? Like, I don't know, speculate on cryptocurrency, become, like, content creators. I don't know, dude. Like, work at McDougal's. I have no idea. Under the tutelage of the founder, Alvaro Enrique, and other established writers from immigrant backgrounds, participants are paid a small stipend of $200 to develop original fiction, poetry, nonfiction, and plays to perform at public readings and to publish in various print and digital formats, including our annual anthology. This is just a college program to, like, create, again, like I was saying, like those urbanite rabble-rousers who go around recruiting mentally ill fucking people to put on, like, Antifa masks and go fuck with people. Like, this is just what the entire point of this is. There is no actual, like, I mean, those people in the comments of that Reddit thread were shills. There is no monetary profit from giving DACA recipients $200 stipends to write ill-conceived slam poetry about fuck whites. There's absolutely no profit to be had there, but billionaires want it to happen anyway. So it happens because there's a fucking agenda to fucking push, okay? It's anyway. Let's look at I shudder to think at what I'm about to look at because I've looked at this already. But let's look at one of the people pushing this, shall we? I think the person teaching this. Oh God. Nicole Marie Gervasio, I believe, is one of the purveyors of this curriculum. As the child of working class, I'm sure fellow white parents in Trenton, New Jersey, I was the first person in my immediate family to attend a 4-year college. I received my Bachelor of Arts in English and Growth and Structure of Cities. Oh, God. Of Bryn Mawr College, where I also concentrated in Africana studies and creative writing. So just a complete and total waste of money. It's to create these kind of people who mobilize psychos who go into the cities to start fires. I have to fucking read it. I have to fucking drive that point home, dude. Look at this, okay? Look at this. Bachelor of Arts in English and Growth and Structure of Cities, okay? These are the kind of people that advocate for, low-income, subsidized housing for immigrants and stuff like that. Look at this just demonic visage. Oh my God, working class. Since I can't say it outright, I mean, other than just like your standard oy veys and stuff like that, I mean, fellow white, I mean, let's just say that none of these people are working class. Virtually none of them, okay? Upon graduation, I was awarded the college's highest honor, the Gertrude Slaughter Fellowship for Academic Excellence. I also achieved the first place in Catherine Irene Glasscock Intercollegiate Poetry Competition, whose past recipients include Sylvia Plath and James Merrill. Gross. After college, I worked on the sales force at Google Inc. in San Francisco. Yeah, so these people are just vampiric kid touchers who support polyamory and just like harems of. I'm at a loss here. These are evil people who feast on infant foreskins to please Moloch. Okay. Actually, more like a pigeon. Dude, I mean, this is how people of this particular tribal persuasion pretty much all smile, okay? They look like they're smiling as if they're just about to chow down on a severed baby's foreskin. Like, they just look like an evil, disgusting fucking gremlin, like, Rumpelstiltskin, lizard, rodent, like, dog person. I don't know. And of course they work for Google. Of course. In San Dudu Cisco, okay? Before returning to the East Coast for graduate school, yeah, coastal urbanite elites, cosmopolitan. Received my doctorate in English and comparative literature with a certificate from the Institute for Research on Women, Gender, and Sexuality at Columbia University in 2018. I devoted my time at Columbia to transforming my research methodology and pedagogy through decolonial feminism. Think of how many millions, or perhaps like, well, for her specifically, millions of dollars, I mean, of public money is just flushed down the drain so this person can just spew out that gobbledygook. Spew out that just like alien xenomorph acid that they call language. I mean, oh, just everything about all of these people is just on the nose. Get it? On the nose. God, Columbia University, it's just all so fucking perfect. It's all so on the nose. Columbia to transform my research methodology. Women mobilizing memory, an innovative transnational cross-collaboration of scholars, activists, and artists who feature cultural memory in their practices. Yeah, once again, like, everyone who's in the know, anyone who's not a blue-pilled normie, just knows that she's just trying to mobilize violence in the streets. And she's getting paid like 5 or 6 figures from you, taxpayer, to do it. This country is funding its own demise in a variety of different facets. As a teacher of world literature, composition, and women's gender and sexuality studies for undergraduates, I aim to decolonize the literary canon throughout the college's core curriculum by highlighting underrepresented voices. They're not underrepresented. They're not fucking underrepresented. They are statistically overrepresented. We gotta drive that point home. We gotta stop saying, hey, you know, the Republicans are the real representatives of the underrepresented. No, stop it. Blakes are overrepresented in media. Stop lying. Okay? They get to use words like decolonize. Like, they're paying women crazy, vampiric, demonic, harpy harlots like this, 6-figure fucking government stipends, to falsely use words like decolonize. Why are you using the word decolonize in any modern context? It's just so fucking crazy. The colonial era is over. Need I remind you? These people are fucking crazy. Thanks to my efforts, I became the only doctoral candidate in the history of college to receive the Core Preceptor Award for Teaching Excellence twice and the Presidential Award for Outstanding Teach. It's not prestige. It's corrosion. That's what it is. Influenced by all these experiences, my dissertation, arts, forced disappearance, transnational slavery, femicide, and genocide. Dude, masculinicide is fucking way more of a big deal. I mean, dude, this is like a 2015 fucking talking point, but, you know, the likes of Karen Strawn pointed out that Boko Haram was only an issue, not when the cages full of young boys were being burned alive, oh no, but only when they showed the little girls being trafficked. Nobody gave two shits when it was little boys being burned alive. No, of course not. Because we live in a gynocentric society run by certain, I don't know, sandy complexioned tribes members. And they hate you because you're white and male. And they have a lot of power and a lot of influence and get a lot of awards for being horrible, disgusting people. If you want to understand why the incentive structure in this society is so fucking out of whack, follow the nose, okay? Oh my god, I don't want to, I don't care. I don't want to look through your fucking accolades. I think you should be at home in the kitchen. Like, I really do. And every class period spent doing this and not, you know, spent in the kitchen making, you know, being bubby or whatever, right? I think you're doing a disservice to the country. I really do. You should be pumping out like 87 babies. You should be at home with the kids, you know, instead of, hey, mommy's home from, like, a job, you'd already be home, right? Wouldn't that be nice? Anyway, let's look at some of the product, like, the end product of some of this fucking... I have to kill the lo-fi hip-hop beats. But we're going to look at and hear some of the poetry from this fucking program, okay? I should put the captions on. Oh, sheesh. Brace yourself. So this is some of the poetry that these marginalized voices. I mean, this is why we have to subsidize the big bucks for these kind of people to pump this kind of stuff out. Okay, let her rip. Oh wait.
The apartment I share with my dad and my 2 dogs is a basement. Sunlight is non-existent. Ugh. I'm home alone, per usual.
Brain cells, non-existent.
Inside my bedroom, I've got my phone in one hand, my hair strands in the other. The hand with the hair strands strokes the root, grips it, and then pulls until the hair gives away.
Wow, dude.
My breathing is unfailing until it stops altogether. When I noticed a large pile of hair on the floor. Every day, I pull out the hair from my head.
Yo, just get a haircut.
My left and right hand have exchanged shifts.
You know, when you're losing your hair, it's kind of just time to, like, accept it and get a crew cut, right?
So when one...
You can't keep the rock and roll lifestyle forever.
One hand gets too tired, the other picks up the job. Amid SAT and AP exams, today I noticed an extraordinary amount of hair on the floor.
AP hair loss?
Hair I've just plucked from my head. Fuck it. I go ahead and pull as many as I can for as long as I can, which winds up to be about an hour. An hour later, my dad gets home and I have to show him the largest bald spot I've ever created. I don't show him my sore fingertips, but I do show him the pile of hair that's the size of an unwound ball of yarn in my room.
Okay. Oh my god, that is cringe. So 690,000 dreamers, okay? So apparently, like, this has to be subsidized, like, this cringy, like, goth, punk, rocker kind of poetry zine. It sounds like something out of a fucking hipster zine, right? Doc Martin boots tapping, 400 views in 3 years, right? One might ask themselves, well, why the hell does a college need to be subsidized in order to produce stuff like this? It's a power grab. It's just simply so that non-leftists won't ever have a spot. I mean, that's probably one of the main things. It's to saturate and stratify the space, right? That's pretty much all it is when you break it down. Let's go on to the next one, and this is just going to be all I can fucking handle, because as much as I love you guys and cringing on your behalf, that is a fat number. And how many of them are being just pandered to and given goodies and just given gibs and being allowed to fucking hurt people and just do whatever, man, It's fucking distressing. What's this other one here? Let's go over this. Streaming out loud. Voices of student dreamers.
In retrospect, the bodies that surrounded her back in Ghana were practically kinsfolk. They were familiar, but here she was in a country which was supposedly
cringe hipsters, dude.
The best in the world, offering a platform.
So yeah, again, nobody attends this kind of stuff. This is at some fucking hole-in-the-wall dive bar in Queens, whatever. For writers and artists, free expression is something we sometimes take for granted. For children of undocumented immigrants, expressing themselves can come with risks. No? If you're white, male, Christian, and conservative, expressing yourself can come with risks. Stop lying. Immigrating from Ghana. Shaking off the feeling of entrapment. I thought she was coming to live in a horrible patriarchal white supremacist society.
People from various parts of the globe, and yet still couldn't shake off her feeling of entrapment. Despite the many bodies that surrounded her, she was still engulfed in a vulturous loneliness. The bodies meant nothing because they were exactly that, bodies. Ones with whom she had a hard time resurrecting into familial beings. Just like many of the Ghanaians she knew, she married someone she barely knew in hopes of becoming legal. Legal. Making humans legal on Earth?
Yes! Hold on a second. We're all from the Earth, man. We're just all like one people, man. Like, okay. This is why we need to convince boomers that being pumped about Mr. MLK, excuse me, Dr. MLK, and his teachings of like pluralism or egalitarianism, all that stuff. We got to convince them that that's wrong, okay? That's a hippy-dippy, granola-munching way of looking at things, where we're all one people, man. Listen to what this person says. Hold on.
Legal.
Wait.
And she knew she married someone she barely knew in hopes of becoming legal. Legal. Making humans legal on Earth?
Yeah.
What absurdity. What hypocrisy.
hypocrisy and absurdity. No, it's called civilization, something that you came here from Ghana to enjoy, and now you're trying to subvert with the aid of, well, you're successfully aiding in the subversion of, with the generous stipend of the taxpayers of New York. But no, human beings are illegal if they are committing crimes on Earth. Yes, I mean,
Perhaps the Americans and Westerners who had overstayed their time in Africa should also be sent packing with bold spellings of illegal written all over their forehead.
yeah, but you don't know what civilization and law is, which is why you're here and not there. And with that, I can't take any more of this cringe. If you want me to break down any more videos, articles, just cringe in general, throw me $9 a month at subscribestar.com/DuerstTheWorst, and I will accommodate you. I'll also send you some cool holographic stickers, snail mail style. But anyway, I'm going to cut this stream because that was cringe. But tell your friends and subscribe on Alt Tech.